Hi everyone, this is WhiteHawke, and today I am playing Myst, or should I say, Real Myst, Masterpiece Edition. Aw, that's lame. That is not nearly as cool as the original CGI, nor is it as iconic. Like the original CGI, the logo would turn into a CD, and CDs were a very new thing at the time when Myst originally released. So it was a big thing to see it do that. We're doing a new game. I did play this game before, and I had fun. I was supposed to record it back then, but I didn't think Real Myst would do that. So yeah, let's pretend we haven't seen that. We didn't see some kind of weird elevator in the middle of nowhere. But anyway, Real Myst is basically the remake of Myst, which Myst originally was released in 1993. It was just pictures that you clicked around to move around back then, because you couldn't really do a real 3D game and not run out of space or something like that. So Real Myst was basically their attempt to actually make Myst in 3D.
I realized the moment I fell into the fissure.
So all the CGIs and whatever are now in full 3D.
Continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed, but I must admit that such conjecture is futile. Still, questions about whose hands might one day hold my Myst book are unsettling to me. I know my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
Man, the game's resolution is a little small right now. We have to check the settings. Right now? I guess not. So yeah. In the original game, when you selected the book, it immediately go into this. There wouldn't be a transition process. Also, when you selected the image, you would actually be shown like a big version of the FMV that was playing there. So yeah, there's classic Myst. Explore like the original Myst by simply pointing and clicking to move forward. Hold down to keep moving forward. And then there's free roam version. And that's what we're going to be using, because that's the whole point of Real Myst. Flashlight. There's also a walkthrough in Real Myst in case you get stuck, so it makes things a lot easier. And that's it. Then we're playing Real Myst. Now I gotta say, technically speaking, this looks nicer than the original. But honestly, the original in some ways is a lot better. A lot more iconic to me. Also, because the game allows you to move all over the place like this, there are some factors that makes it a lot of... Like, you can break the game open. Not that the game needs to be broken open. Advanced settings. I need to go full screen. And we're gonna go... Yeah, this. Okay, that should be better. The graphics should be much more advanced now. But yeah. This is Myst in 3D, and I played this back in February, I want to say, but I was only playing that on my own time, so that was kind of neat. Anyway, they made the whole game 3D, but they did have to compromise on one thing, and that's the actors, because they're all real actors being recorded, and it made perfect sense back when the game was just FMVs and whatever. But now that the game is fully 3D, well, I guess I'm just gonna show. What did that do? Nothing from what it looks like. Ah, what is this? Topographical extrusion test, 40. Marker switch diagram, 47. Water turbulent pool, 67. So, let's do 40. See what that shows. once again, this looked cooler back when it was an FMV. Back when the game was in low resolution and whatnot. It looked so much cooler. Admittedly, Myst has not aged well. But just story-wise and immersion-wise, I want to say it's still great. In fact, that's partially why I'm playing this. I have never played the Myst sequels. Because Myst itself was exceptionally popular. But its sequels, even though they were relatively popular, they weren't nearly as popular. And also because back then in 1995 or whatever, or 6 or sometime like that, I literally could not play the sequels to Myst. Our computer could not handle it. It's telling us to do something with this. So just a reminder, there is a way to beat this game in like 2 minutes. If you know the solution. It's no different than real Myst. We're not doing that. We're actually exploring the world. Is that really any different? I don't think so. In the original, you couldn't really explore around this thing, by the way. There's another secret to that thing, by the way, if you look carefully. We're probably going to find out about it eventually. Unironically, it was easier to find some secrets in the original, just because it's all images, right? So it only shows you what it wants to show you. What are these things for? Well, something tells me we're gonna have to activate them all. Just saying that out loud. There's quite a few of them. Sometimes you have to get closer, by the way. Oh, this must be where they have dentist appointments. Man, I wonder what date we're supposed to put here. I don't know, so we're not doing that anymore. Like, you can guess if you want, but there's a lot of numbers in there that have to be precisely put at something specific. And because of that, too complex. Ship is sunk. This thing's here. Yep, I saw this thing and I just decided to explore it. There's some kind of generators over there. Oh, here we go. Power to ship. Generators, switches 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So what do we need to do here? We need to have them match, I guess. Oop. No, it's too much. I think to reset it, we have to do this. I guess not. We have to leave completely. Okay. There's no way to fail in this game, by the way. It's like there are bad endings, but there's no way like to die while playing it normally, unless you can like clip out of bounds or something like that. What about this thing? There's a clock there, and there's also a switch there. But what time are we supposed to put it on? I don't know, so I shouldn't do anything about that. Going through here, by the way, through this cabin in the original, not easy. Like when you turn back, it show you like something like this. So it'd be like an image like this, and you clearly see only one of this. But if you look carefully, through the low resolution, you could see the cabin here, and then you have to click, and then it would show you that there's something here. Kind of annoying. And then there's this thing here, too. Big tree. So creepy. And there's a safe here. So many secrets. I know some of them. Not by heart, but I know like their quote-unquote intended solution, but still. Here's another place where it's not very easy to see that you could go there in the original. Also, you have to click this to climb this. Ladders are too hard, apparently. I think that's the only one, maybe? No, there's no one here. I think the ship that it mentioned back in the thing was that thing over there, by the way. So back in that thing there, that little underground thing, you're supposed to power this spaceship. It's clearly not powered up, so we can't enter it. So this is the area you're actually really meant to go to first when you start the game. The library. And the reason why you're supposed to go here first is because this is basically like the hub area where you get all the information. Now, the switches we activate is what allows us to show this stuff. Oh yeah, there's a tower we can rotate. And we're going to rotate it to this place. But first, let's do this.
Why? Bring me a red. I can't see it. Need a red page, you must.
So yeah, we bring a red page to be able to actually see that guy who's apparently trapped inside the book or something. It's very weird. I'm trying to look around here. It's not letting me. There we go. So we're actually going to look at this book before putting the page inside, just to show you what happens. Also, these FMVs are the ones that are most easiest to preserve because they're already just being played on the page itself with no changes or anything like that. They just keep looping if you let it go indefinitely, I think. So we've got a red book and a blue book.
Monsieur? Is that you? Are you? See you. You know. Help me. Bring me blue pages.
So yeah, blue pages for the blue book, red pages for the red book. That's pretty much our quest for this game. And there's this thing. Channel wood. Okay, get ready for a lot of reading. This is the thing you have to do in Myst. You have to pay attention to the books to see what you're supposed to do. The plots of the books don't exactly make much sense, though. My mouse is a bit broken. I might accidentally advance 2 pages at a time or double click some things while playing this game, by the way. So, sorry about that. Yeah, this is all part of the story, by the way. Yeah, there are actual real life Myst books with story in them if you're interested in them. It's a part of why the plots are so interesting, right? Yeah, this shows you like the design of the age. And there's the stone ship age. A submersible lamp. Then a map of the stone ship age. Seems pretty small. And here we have the constellations. We got this thing, the... don't know. These seems to... all of these seem to be pretty important. We got Harbor, Eye, Snake, Beetle, Cross, Arrow, Flamingo, Maple Leaf. What could these things mean? Well, we're gonna find out later. By the way, there's kind of hard to see. Yes, if you pick a book that is no good, you just see this. You can pick every book you want, but some of them, they just don't have anything in them. You can clearly see which ones are important because they've got like names on them. Which one was this? Oh, it doesn't have a name. We're lacking information. And then suddenly it's all back. Oh, look at this, the piano. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If only we could write this down or something like that. We haven't found a piano yet, so this information, while probably relevant to us, we don't know how to use it yet. That book seemed important. I guess it's not. There's at least a fourth book in here that I should be able to make use of. This one. Rhyme. This was not in the original. Rhyme is one of the worlds of the sequels, I believe. Something like that. It might have been placed there in the Masterpiece version, actually, not real Myst. Okay, like, I guess I better explain. There's 4 versions of Myst. There's Myst, Real Myst, Myst Masterpiece Edition, and Real Myst Masterpiece Edition. I think that's how they were released, like, over time. There's supposed to be a 4th book in here, but I don't know where it is. It's too dark. Oh, would you look at this? This is endgame levels of a puzzle of the endgame, yeah. But you can find this book just randomly, just by picking all these. Aha! Can barely see that one, jeez. And there's really nothing in here. Okay, I think that's all the books that matter. What about these things? There's this thing and this thing. Well, this one looks like the current outside, right? Like how it looks outside. Oh, and what about this chimney? We can go inside. There's a button. What is this? That's for the ending. If you already know which of the, like, if you remember the book we looked at with all these insignias on them, like it was like this, 4 insignias, like this. If you already know which page to look at, then you already know like the solution to make this work. They put in like hundreds of puzzles in there, like that you can do. If you're crazy enough, right at the beginning, you can try them all out, and eventually you're gonna get one of them right because one of them is right. But you won't be able to beat the game because you're lacking another key ingredient. Anyway, what about this thing? Oh, it did a weird thing. Ah, that's what it did. In the original, you'd look at this and do the thing, and then it'd zoom out, and then it'd show you the thing going down. But because we're playing real Myst, it does it in real time. Hey, y'all remember this? We're back here. Now, you remember to rotate the tower, right? If that matters here. Well, that shows us a whole lot of nothing. Pay no attention to the glitchy graphics. It just shows us this book. Yeah, we have to close the gate first. It's very limited like that for some reason. So yeah, y'all remember this? Now we're gonna point at the ship. The sunken ship, I should say. Lots of back and forth and experimentation, trial and error and all that in Myst. Because otherwise, as I said, you'd beat the game in like 2 minutes. Unfortunately, I don't think we got anything different here. Yeah, I'm back. I think I'm looking in the wrong direction. I'm supposed to go in the back. Yeah, the key. So we're gonna have to look back at the spaceship or something. What are these? These seem to be important. Y'all better take a picture. In fact, I'm gonna take a picture with my phone right now. That's like in the original. What you do is you write these things down, right? That's how you'd be able to remember. Yeah, I took a picture. Of course, the guide could also just tell you, but you know. Okay, can I get out of here? Thank you. So yeah, the tower is basically your key to opening each age, respective age. So yeah, we got the information for the ship down here, but let's see, what about the Channelwood age? That's the big tree. What is the key to that one? So just a heads up, if you cannot figure out how to get the hints this way, you will be stuck in Myst and not be able to accomplish anything, basically. Because this is where all the information is given to you. Seven, 2, 4. This is much easier to remember than the other one, but we're gonna take a picture of this too anyway. And here we go. Click the ladder to go down. You can't just walk the other side or something. It's very strange. I'm stuck in the like outside the perimeter of the thing until I click. So there's 4 ages, and I think there's a 5th secret one also in Real Myst Masterpiece Edition, because the sequels have been released at that point. But we only unlocked the things for 3 of them, so I'm gonna have to come back here at some point later on. $59 volts. It is very relevant information. How do we get it to 59 volts? Well, that is literally trial and error. Okay, I think I understand now. When I'm going down the ladder, the game for some reason placed me outside the perimeter. That's why it kept glitching on me. Like making me not be able to go into the center. I guess ladders are just very complex for some people to make properly. Very frustrating to say at least. It's blocked off. How come? Well, it's because we gotta look at this. Now, again, in the original, you wouldn't be able to see this transition. Very weird. So, which one should we do first? Probably the simplest one, and that was the channel wood age, and it's basically area number 1, all things considered. Oh yeah. Let's look at the password. It was 724, I believe. Indeed it was. So the way you do that is not doing that, clicking this. Matches. You won't burn your hand, don't worry. This. So this thing's on now, which means we can do this. Now, this might be a bit too fast, actually. So we're going to slow it down a bit. That's what it's doing. You can see this in real time, well, quote-unquote real time, in the original Myst game, by the way. It's just, it shifts picture by picture. So this is one of the few real time elements you can do. Now it's going down. Now the thing is, we don't actually want it to go up. We want it to go down. Well, this is not actually the first stage I wanted to start with, but it is like the one people will regularly start with. It's a channel wood age. And yeah, if you want to go back up, there's this thing here. But we are going inside this book next time, because I think we've did enough for today's video. Hope you've all enjoyed it and all have a nice day. Bye-bye!